All right, so Peter, here's what we got. We're gonna do, I'm gonna send you a couple of videos. We'll do a video of your warm-up, your two workouts, there's an A and a B, and then your kind of cool down or stretch series. So let's start off with your warm-up. The first thing I wanna have you do is go into this 90-90 breathing. And it's called 90-90 breathing just because of the position of the knees and the hips. So we're going to go knees at 90 degrees, hips at 90 degrees. Again, remember we have two pads, actually two of these underneath your head to keep a neutral spine, right? To keep you from arching in that back. So I would say again, just a pillow, something, or you can use a book. I kind of actually like that hard surface of a book a little bit better. But from here, Peter, we're going to then find a neutral pelvic and low back or lumbar spine position. So the way that I like to do this is if we tuck our tailbone and flatten out the back, right, and then we let it relax, we'll allow for that little bit of an arch in that lumbar spine, or that natural arch in that lumbar spine. The other thing you can do is you can go tuck, flatten, and then you can go to the other extreme, and then see if you find the middle, right? Then from here, what I want you to do is place your hands. You can kind of really place them anywhere. You can place them more towards the pelvis, or you can place them up towards the ribs. I like to take my thumbs, place them on my low ribs, my index finger, place it on my low ribs, and then let the other fingers kind of spread down. And then I like to think about breathing into this ring that I'm creating with my thumb and my index finger. So what you're going to do is, again, we're going to take a nice big breath in. And in an ideal world, we're able to get that breath in through the nose. But if for any reason, again, if you feel that obstruction and you're not able to, then what we can always do is we can inhale through the mouth. But you want a little bit of restriction because that helps to activate or stimulate more diaphragmatic function, right? Stimulate the diaphragm a little bit more. And the way that we can do that, inhaling through the mouth, is almost imagine like you're sucking air through a straw. So just like this. So, right, nice big inhale in through the mouth, sucking air through the straw. Feel that expansion into the thumb and index finger. And as you exhale again with that little bit of restriction, that little bit of compression breath, and see if you can exhale twice as long as your inhale. So it's going to again sound like this. And again, you're just sensing to see as you inhale, can you expand into that ring you're creating with the thumb and index finger? And then, Peter, after like 3 to 5 breaths, we'll go into that march. So again, we'll do the same thing, that nice big inhale. At the top of the inhale, we'll lift that left foot. As you exhale, we'll lower down. Nice big inhale. At the top of the inhalation, we'll lift the right foot. Exhale, lower down. Again, nice big inhale. Top of the inhale, lift the foot. Exhale, lower down. Nice big inhale. Top of the inhale, lift the foot. Exhale, lower down. And Peter, we'll just go for roughly 5 of those. You can go 5 up to 8, but again, the quality is far more important than the quantity. Again, what we're doing is we're challenging our ability to manage the pressure in our abdomen well, and flex and extend the hip with that managed intra-abdominal pressure, which is going to help keep the joints in a more ideal position. When that feels really easy, when you feel pretty smooth here, we're going to do this reverse march. And to do the reverse march, what we're going to do is, again, we'll do the same thing, nice big inhale. Top of the inhale, we lift the left foot, and then we lift the right foot to join the left. From here, we're going to exhale, lower. We'll lower the left foot. Nice big inhale. Top of that inhale, we'll lift the left foot. Exhale, lower the right. Again, nice big inhale. Top of the inhale, we lift the foot. Exhale, we lower the left. Same thing, so we'll continue just like that. And we'll do roughly 5 of those. Now you'll know you're ready for that reverse march if you're able to, as you inhale and you bring those legs up, that you don't either dump in the low back when you come up, right? You don't arch that back, or you don't have to hyper brace and really strain to keep that leg up, right? Or to get the second leg up. To make this even more challenging, we can just scoot you a little further away from the wall and make the lever longer, where your foot has to go down farther. So Peter, let's move you on from here. So the next thing that we're going to do is your hip bridge, right? And you don't need the band. I know you and Ellen have some rubber bands, right? There, I think that you have a collection of assortment of different mini bands that look like this, but are a little bit smaller and are rubber or latex, whatever the material is. But you don't need it, right, to do your hip bridges. And really what we're just trying to do here is fire up your glutes. Again, if you're using the band, right, the band's going to go just above the knees, just around your thighs, just above the knees. And what we want is if you can think about like your heels being about maybe a foot and a half away from your hips. As you go up, you want your knees roughly around 90 degrees. You want your shoulders, hips, and knees lined up. If you feel it in your thighs, right, in the front of the thighs, then probably what's happening is your feet are a little too close to your hips. If your hamstrings start to cramp, it means your feet are probably a little too far away from your hips. So you're just trying to find that ideal position. Same thing here. I like to do this regulating the breath as well. So we'll place the hands, as long as it feels comfortable, place the hands in the same spot. Take that nice big inhale. As you exhale, drive the hips up. Inhale lower. And again, we're just trying to fire up the glutes. Go about 10 to 15 here. The big thing is you don't want to come all the way down, let that back arch, and then come all the way up and like tuck. We want to minimize that kind of the excessive flexing and extending of that lower back, right? So again, the hands here can help give you that indicator, because we want to make sure we're moving primarily from the hips, and again, not from the low back as we come down and even as you come up. All right, Peter, let's move you on from here. The next thing that we're going to do as a part of your warm-up is we're going to do this, what I call prone breathing, or what's often referred to as prone breathing. And what that's going to look like is you're just going to lie on your belly. You're going to lie in this prone position or on your belly. And we're just going to place your forehead in your hands. And I want you just to do like what you did in the very beginning with the 90-90 breathing. Just focus on your breathing and focus on the breath kind of opening up the low back. So right here, that inhale, same way. Again, get that nice comfortable position. See if you can let your low back relax, glutes relax. Nice big inhale into the straw. As you inhale, just sense that expansion into that low back. And again, just go 3 to 5 nice deep breaths here. Peter, after that, what we're going to do is this prone W. And we've done this a couple of times as well. We're going to bring the arms out to the side, let the elbows drop just below the shoulders. So wrists are basically in line with the shoulders, maybe a little bit higher. You're going to tuck the chin. All right, chin tuck, think back of the neck long, chest wide. As you inhale, we're just going to lift. Think about the shoulder blades kind of gently squeezing together as we lift the forearms. As you exhale, lower back down. Inhale up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale up. Exhale, lower down. Just go 8 to 10 of those. And just be careful with those, right? If we come up too high, it may start to bug your low back. No need to go up too high. We're just trying to stimulate the muscles, rotator cuff, the muscles in your mid and upper back. Peter, moving on from there, let's see where we're going next. We're going to go squat to row with the TRX. And again, this is going to be the series that you do pretty much every time you work out. This is my recommendation. Feel free to modify this this warm-up series as you see fit to do so. But then we'll come into this TRX squat to row, right? From here, right, we're nice taut bands. We'll extend out. Just this, just a touch. We'll extend out, and here, right, we're gonna just squat, pull in. And you know, it doesn't have to be too hard. We're just trying to mobilize the body, get a little bit of heat in the body. It should feel good, should feel easy. Again, you can move as vigorous or as slowly as you want. Again, we're just getting a little bit of heat in the body and just move the body a little bit. Again, 10 to 15 here, Peter. Then you may need to take the straps out. You want this to be, you want to be have the straps fairly long for this. We'll do that fall out or roll out. And I've got this actually in your strength training program as well, which will make a little bit more of a core-based exercise, whereas this, I want this to be more about opening up your shoulders. So standing nice and tall, band falling just above the head, right, arms straight. And I like to interlace my thumb around that opposite strap, upper triangle. And from here, right, we're gonna put a slight tuck in the pelvis, engage your core, squeeze your glutes, press through the feet. You're gonna let the heels come up, you're just rolling on out, stretching out the shoulders a little bit, and then coming back and down. Exhale out, inhale back. Exhale out, inhale back. And it should feel good. You don't want this to by in any way hurt. We're just trying to, again, stimulate some muscles in the back of the shoulder blade, and at the same time kind of encourage this overhead range of motion. All right, Peter, and I would go again 8 to 10 there. It's got to feel good, just warming you up. All right, so Peter, that's your warm-up video. Stay tuned. I will get you your workout videos as well. All right, we'll see you soon.